Hello friends, you are again with Ruchi Jain. Welcome to my channel Learn German the Easy Way. Here I am again with a new video which is based on how to ask directions in German language. So are you ready? Here on the screen you can see few words. Let me read it for you. Rechts, Geradeaus, links. These are the words which we use quite frequently while giving the directions. So let's go ahead. Now, before going further, let's first have a look on important words which are related to directions. Here is the first list of these words. Links, which means in English left, rechts, right, geradeaus, straight ahead, vorbei, an, past. All these words are related to directions. Entlang, along or alongside. So once again I'm repeating these words: links, rechts, geradeaus, vorbei, an, entlang. So this is our first list. Let's go ahead. Let's see few more important words related to directions. The Kreuzung, cross or junction. Überqueren, to cross. Next word is über, over, across. Kreisverkehr, roundabout. Ausfahrt, exit. Here you can see I have written in bracket E, R, E again. So this E in the bracket that denotes the article of that word. E means the Kreuzung. Once again I'm repeating these words. Die Kreuzung, überqueren, über, der Kreisverkehr, die Ausfahrt. Let's go ahead. Few more important words. Die Straße, street or road. Gegenüber, opposite. Near or the article is the near. While using this word, we usually use in der Nähe, in the nearby, in the closeness, in the proximity. The meaning is proximity or closeness. Die Ecke, at the corner. The U-Bahn, subway. Again, you can understand these nouns, they are being written along with the articles. I have not written the articles entirely. I have just written a single letter, E, which means the. So, die Straße, gegenüber, die Nähe, die Ecke, die U-Bahn. Let's go ahead. Let's have a look on these words as well. Gehen, to go or to walk. Fahren, to go, to ride, to drive. So here the basic difference between these two words, these two verbs is gehen usually we use when we are going by walking, and fahren we use when we use a vehicle, we are on a vehicle, bike or something like that. So at that time we use usually fahren while giving the directions. Let's check out the next word is abbiegen, which means to turn. Abbiegen. Next word is zu Fuß gehen. Zu Fuß gehen, to go on foot. Next one is nehmen, to take. When like you want to say take the bus, take the train or like that. That is how you have to, in that manner you have to use the verb nehmen. So gehen, fahren, abbiegen, zu Fuß gehen, nehmen. These are the few verbs quite frequently used while giving directions. Few more important words. The Ampel. Ampel, traffic signal or traffic lights. Next word is the Richtung, direction. Richtungen, directions. weit entfernt, far. Erreichen, to reach. Verlieren, to get lost. So these are few more important words. Die Ampel, die Richtung, weit or entfernt, erreichen, verlieren. One more word is there. There, Zebrastreifen, zebra crossing. Let's go ahead. Now, after knowing all these vocab, we need to understand how to frame a question when you want to ask a question related to like if suppose if you want to go somewhere and you are lost, you are not able to find the way, then how to frame the question. Here I have framed few questions for you. Let's see. In English, for example, excuse me please, how do I get to the train station? That is how you will ask. Entschuldigen Sie bitte, wie komme ich zum Bahnhof? Entschuldigen Sie bitte, wie komme ich zum Bahnhof? Now, the next question. Excuse me please, I have a question. Where is the train station? Entschuldigung bitte, ich habe eine Frage. Wo ist der Bahnhof? Now, if you can see, both these questions are same. Just the way these questions are being asked is different. So you can use either way, whatever you feel comfortable with. So the question here is, Entschuldigung, bitte, ich habe eine Frage. Wo ist der Bahnhof? Now, let's see a few more examples. Fragen, questions. Excuse me, please. How far is it from here to the university? That's the question, and that is how we will translate it in German. Entschuldigen Sie bitte, wie weit ist es von hier bis zur Universität? Entschuldigen Sie bitte, wie weit ist es von hier bis zur Universität? That is how we will ask the question. You can use any destination and you can change the article as per the noun. Let's see if you. Now, the next question is, excuse me, please, do you know if there is a library nearby? That is how we will translate it in German. Entschuldigen Sie bitte, wissen Sie, ob es hier in der Nähe eine Bibliothek gibt? Entschuldigen Sie bitte, wissen Sie, ob es hier in der Nähe eine Bibliothek gibt? You can see here how I have framed the sentence. That is how you need to frame the sentence. And if you're not comfortable with this structure of the sentence, you can frame very easy sentence like wie komme ich oder wo ist die Bibliothek kind of questions. I'm just giving the variations so that you can have the different approach towards learning. Let's go ahead. Now, the next question is, excuse me, can you please help me? I cannot find the way to subway. Now, it is another way to ask the destination or to ask the route. That is how we will translate it. Entschuldigen Sie, können Sie bitte mir helfen? Ich kann den Weg zur U-Bahn nicht finden. Entschuldigen Sie bitte or entschuldigen Sie, können Sie bitte mir helfen? Ich kann den Weg zur U-Bahn nicht finden. That is how we will frame the question. I hope it's clear to you. Let's go ahead. Next question here is, excuse me, I have lost my way. Can you please help me? I can't find the way to the university. Entschuldigen Sie, ich habe mich verirrt. Können Sie bitte mir helfen? Ich kann den Weg zur Uni nicht finden. Oder ich kann den Weg Zum Marktplatz nicht finden. Any destination you can use here and you can frame the sentence like this way. Entschuldigen Sie, ich habe mich verirrt. Können Sie bitte mir helfen? Ich kann den Weg zur Uni nicht finden. I hope this question is also clear to you. If you have any doubts, you can write in the comment section. I can help you out there. Let's go ahead. We have seen various questions here. Now, let's see how to answer the question. Antwort, answer. That is very easy. Go straight, then right, then turn left. I have just taken one examples. So if somebody is explaining it to you, how to understand the explanation of the route. For the sake of understanding only, I have given this example. That is how we will translate it. Das ist ganz einfach. That's very easy. Gehen Sie geradeaus, dann rechts und danach biegen Sie links ab. Here you can see I have used the verb abbiegen, which means to turn. Whenever you want to use, you have to turn from here or there. So you need to use the verb abbiegen here. It's very clear. And one more thing, one more important thing here is gehen Sie geradeaus. If you see this sentence, you can easily understand this. That is an imperative sentence. Whenever you are giving directions to somebody or somebody else is giving directions to you, so we have in that case we have to use imperative sentences. That is, I think, clear to everybody. Just for the sake of understanding, I am explaining it here. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead. Now, let's understand these words or these examples, how to give the instructions. Go straight, go right, or go left. Any directions you want to give. That is how we will say. Gehen Sie geradeaus for going straight ahead. Gehen Sie rechts oder gehen Sie links for left. So either one. There are three sentences here. I have just used slash here. Gehen Sie geradeaus, gehen Sie rechts, or gehen Sie links. From the pictures, it's quite clear. Okay. When you want to give directions, right, left, or straight. Let's go ahead. Now, next example here is turn left or turn right. When you want to say, you have to turn left or right. Then you have to use the verb abbiegen. Biegen Sie links or biegen Sie rechts ab. Don't forget to put that prefix at the end of the sentence. Why? Because it's a trennbares verb. Abbiegen. So that is how we will say biegen Sie links ab oder biegen Sie rechts ab. Next one is go or walk down the street or go along the street. When you want to tell the person you have to follow the road, you don't need to change your route. So go along the street or walk down the street. So that is how you will translate it. Gehen Sie die Straße entlang. Here the adverb you have to use entlang. Gehen Sie die Straße entlang. I hope this picture is helping you to understand what I mean to say. Gehen Sie die Straße entlang. Now the next one is go past the museum or go past the university. Gehen Sie am Museum vorbei. Gehen Sie am Museum vorbei. The second sentence here is gehen Sie an der Uni vorbei. So here why I have written it like this, because it's a combination an vorbei an. And here in the first sentence gehen Sie am Museum vorbei, here the article is combined with the preposition an. So that is why it has become an dem Museum. Instead of writing an dem, we have written it am. It's a composite word. So gehen Sie am Museum vorbei oder gehen Sie an dem Museum vorbei. Both way you can understand it very clearly. So don't get yourself confused why I have written in the first sentence am and in the second part I have written an there, because an and there we cannot combine these two words and we cannot make a composite word. That is why we have written in the second part, we have written an der Uni. In the first one, we have written Gehen Sie am Museum vorbei. I hope it is clear to you. So the first sentence here is Gehen Sie am Museum vorbei. And the second example is Gehen Sie an der Uni vorbei. Museum is Neutrum or neuter gender, das Museum. And with an preposition, it has become dative. Gehen Sie an dem Museum vorbei. And in the second one, Uni is the Uni. So it has converted to there in dative. So that is how we have to use this in a sentence. Gehen Sie am Museum vorbei oder gehen Sie an der Uni vorbei. That means like go past the museum or go past the university. Go ahead. When you want to say to somebody that take the third right or second right or first right or whatever you want, you do not need to take the first right. If that is the first one, then you can directly say gehen Sie rechts. Geradeaus und dann rechts. We are not mentioning first, second, third. So it means keep first right, he has to turn. But when the person has to turn at the third right, then how to say that? So that is how we will give the direction. Nehmen Sie die dritte Straße rechts. Nehmen Sie die dritte Straße rechts. Take the third right. Quite clear? So here we can use the verb nehmen. I hope this one is clear. With the picture, it's very simple to understand. Easy to understand. Now, here, when you want to say or give the direction, like go till the intersection, go to the intersection or go to the junction. How to say that in German? Like this one. Gehen Sie bis zur Kreuzung. So this can be a part of instruction, like go till the crossing and then take turn right or left or whatever. So for explaining that, we need to use the sentence Gehen Sie bis zur Kreuzung. Kreuzung, intersection or junction. I hope it's clear to you, and these pictures are making it quite easy to understand. Let's go ahead. Now, cross the street. Cross the street. Überqueren Sie die Straße. Überqueren Sie die Straße. Quite clear? Überqueren, to cross. Straße, the street. Now, the next one is take the third exit at the roundabout. It's a little bit tricky, but you can understand it quite easily. Take the third exit at the roundabout. It is usually when you are in a vehicle. Nehmen Sie die dritte Ausfahrt im Kreisverkehr. Nehmen Sie die dritte Ausfahrt im Kreisverkehr. Ausfahrt bedeutet exit. So you need to take the third exit. So that is how we will translate it. Nehmen Sie die dritte Ausfahrt im Kreisverkehr. Kreisverkehr, that is roundabout. Let's go ahead. Now, if you want to use a bus, then take the bus from here and get down at the university. If you're giving instruction to somebody, like you can take the bus from here and get down at the second stop or wherever you want to go. So that is how we will translate. Nehmen Sie den Bus von hier und steigen Sie an der Uni aus. Nehmen Sie den Bus. If you want to give the number of the bus, you can also add here. Nehmen Sie den Bus, Nummer so und so, von hier und steigen Sie an der Universität aus. I hope this one is also clear. Here we have used two verbs, nehmen and aussteigen. Aussteigen to get down or to deboard. Nehmen Sie den Bus von hier, from here. Und steigen Sie an der Uni aus. Very simple to understand. I hope this one is also clear. We have used all the sentences in imperative form. Why? Because we are giving instructions to someone, or we are describing the route. Like go from here, then take it. Even in English also we do that. So it's easy to understand. Let's go ahead. Now, you can walk for 15 minutes straight to reach the subway. Suppose you are walking and you are not able to reach the subway. So how to ask the direction, that we have already seen. Now, if you are giving the instruction, that this is how you have to explain. You can walk for 15 minutes straight to reach the subway. That is how we will translate it. Sie können 15 Minuten geradeaus zu Fuß gehen, die U-Bahn zu erreichen. Sie können 15 Minuten geradeaus zu Fuß gehen, die U-Bahn zu erreichen. That is how we will translate it in German. Once again, I am repeating the sentence. Sie können 15 Minuten geradeaus zu Fuß gehen. Zu Fuß gehen and to walk on foot. Die U-Bahn zu erreichen. To reach the subway. Easy to understand? Let's go ahead. Let's see one more example here. It is at the corner or nearby. When we want to say something, the destination is quite nearby, or it's just at the corner. How to translate it in German? How to say that in German? Es ist an der Ecke. An der Ecke, at the corner. Or in der Nähe. It's nearby. Es ist an der Ecke oder es ist in der Nähe. That is how these words you can use to express something in proximity. Let's go ahead. It is just opposite to the bank. It's just opposite to the bank. When something or your destination or somebody has asked you where is that particular place, you want to say it's just opposite to the bank. How to say that in German? Es ist direkt gegenüber der Bank. Es ist direkt gegenüber der Bank. Gegenüber, opposite. Der Bank, the bank. Quite clear? Es ist direkt gegenüber der Bank. You can, like, I have used the example der Bank. Whatever thing is there, you can use that along with that article. Do remember the article. Let's go ahead. Now, we have seen many words, all vocab, how to ask the questions, how to answer them. Now let's see one actual conversation to understand it better. Nach dem Weg fragen, to ask the questions related to route or the way. Let's see. Entschuldigen Sie, bitte, wie komme ich zum Marktplatz? Das ist ganz einfach. Gehen Sie geradeaus bis zur Kreuzung und dann rechts. Da ist der Marktplatz. Also von hier geradeaus bis zur Kreuzung und dann rechts. Genau. Vielen Dank. Bitte gern. So that was a small conversation related to directions. Now I'll translate it in English for you guys if you want to understand it. I hope you have understood it, but still I want to translate it. Entschuldigen Sie bitte, wie komme ich zum Marktplatz? Excuse me please, how can I go to marketplace? Das ist ganz einfach. That's really easy. Gehen Sie geradeaus bis zur Kreuzung. Go straight ahead till the crossing or the junction, und dann rechts, and then right. Da ist der Marktplatz, and that is the marketplace. Also von hier geradeaus bis zur Kreuzung und dann rechts. So from here straight ahead till the crossing and then right. There is the marketplace. Genau, exactly. Vielen Dank, thank you very much. Bitte gern. You're welcome. So that was a small conversation. I hope you have understood it. And do write in comment section your own dialogue. Frame few small conversations related to directions. Thank you very much for watching my video till end. Danke. And if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please do consider to subscribe it. And don't forget to ring the bell. Do like my videos and do share with your friends as well. Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye. Once again, thank you very much. See you soon.